It's summertime again, so you know what that means. Baseball season is in full swing. No college, no school, scorching hot weather, hurricanes, and of course, cringy gaming presentations.
We will start over.
That's right, it's that time again where all the big publishers and platforms come together to reveal what's cooking for the rest of the year. Now, before we get moving, I'm not claiming to know any information, I'm just mostly taking guesses at what is going to be coming later in the year. Let's start with the event that's coming this Friday, Jeff Keighley's Jerk-Off Summer Game Fest! Yeah, that's right, our Lord and Savior, the Doritos Pope, is back again with some announcements, and going off of the partner lineup that's on tap here, there could be some pretty interesting showings. Hey, AJ from the future here. So during production of this video, there was a tweet that went out talking about a Q&A that Jeff Keighley did before Summer Game Fest, kind of setting expectations for the show. No Kingdom Hearts, no major announcements. So, yeah, this show's gonna fucking suck. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff, for setting my expectations for a pretty mid-broadcast. Alright, back to the video. Don't take a lot of these predictions now with a lot of sauce behind them. A lot of them were just guesses at the end of the day, but seeing this, it's like, man, you just don't want people to have fun, do you? Seeing how Capcom is on here, I have a feeling we might be seeing the new entry in the Resident Evil series. It's been a hot minute since the last mainline entry, and after doing Resident Evil 4 Remake, I think it's high time to get a new entry. We're probably going to have a part of the show where Jeff goons over Kojima and whatever he's doing, so most likely that's going to happen. Seeing SNK in this lineup, maybe a new Fatal Fury? Always up in the air. I also see Warner Brothers on here, so maybe they finally pull the curtain back revealing the Powerpuff Girls for Multiverses? I do see Sega in there, so we'll probably see this guy. Sonic X Shadows Generations is out in the fall, so yeah, cool. Seeing other names on here like PlayStation, Xbox, and Ubisoft, they'll most likely do their own presentations. Speaking of their own presentations, let's talk Xbox.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I know, Xbox is a dirty word right now because of obvious things. I get it, I don't like it, and fuck them for closing Tango Gameworks. But let's keep things moving. Xbox has a lot riding on the showing. Let's get the obvious out of the way. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Yes, I have Unga Bunga Brain, still play Call of Duty, and not pay for the microtransactions. What of it? I'm personally pretty excited to see what's new for Call of Duty. Mostly since I don't gotta drop 70 bones on it because it's coming to Game Pass. Having Call of Duty on Game Pass is a big gamble for Microsoft. Will people still buy the game outright despite it being on Game Pass? Well, only time will tell. While on Call of Duty, I do wonder if this will be the time where Microsoft fully pulls the trigger and they add all the old Call of Duty games onto Game Pass. All the classics. COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, 2, World at War, and all the other ones. Yeah, these are trash. Who's gonna play this? Yeah, all but 5 people about to play Call of Duty Ghosts. Fucking yippee. Still on Game Pass for a moment. I'm fully expecting a Game Pass price increase. Maybe because they don't want to have any bad press during this, probably soon before Call of Duty drops. Later in the showing, I'd personally love to hear more about the Perfect Dark reboot that was in the works. Okay, hear me out. This is a pipe dream, I know, but please, let me fucking dream. I'd love to hear a tiny bit about what's going on with Toys for Bob. Since going indie, we've heard nary a peep from them. Could they be working on the Bear and Bird? Probably not. Most likely it's a new Spyro game, but given it's so early, we're not going to see it for a while. Maybe next year. It's high time Spyro gets a brand new adventure after the amazing Reignited trilogy. You know what? When did that game come out? Jesus! Tap Dancing Christ! Toys for Bob, please. Let's give Crash a rest, yeah? Another game I hope to hear something new about is Gears of War. I may not talk about it often enough, but I fucking love this series. Gears 1, 2, and 3 are 3 of my all-time favorite third-person shooters. So I think it's high time for Delta Squad to get called back into duty. Not in the way that you'd think. While I feel like Gears 6 is inevitable, there have been persisting rumors that the Coalition has been working on an MCC-styled collection for Gears. Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 fully remade apparently on Unreal Engine 5. That'd be something I'd cop day fucking one. Gears of War is a series that I feel deserves so much better than it's been given lately. And this would be such an easy slam dunk. I'd never leave. And I swear, if the marketing includes a fully remade version of the Mad World trailer that marketed Gears of War in 2006, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world.
Oh, such a good trailer. Speaking of mismanaged franchises, do I expect anything from Halo? Pfft, nope. Halo Infinite currently is in its last stand of development. After the Match Composer update drops, that's about it. Then it's on to the next Halo game with the Chief. I keep hearing rumblings that Certain Affinity, a support studio that works pretty closely with 343 Industries, has been cooking something, so perhaps? Maybe? I doubt it. But I'd love to be pleasantly surprised. Another pleasant surprise would maybe 343 to toss Halo MCC onto PlayStation. I know, I get it, I know for a lot of the X-Bros out there, I understand, I totally get you. Halo to Xbox is Mario to Nintendo, but let's face reality here. Halo ain't where it used to be anymore, guys. Halo is not the cultural juggernaut it was back in the 2000s. We are so far removed from the hype train of Halo 3 that the train in that time has now been decommissioned. Having Halo on PlayStation would get more eyes on the series. I'd be willing to bet good money that some people who never went back to Xbox after Xbox 360 might be willing to jump back on MCC. More people playing Halo is always a good thing, and honestly, we need that kind of a boost right now. The fanbase has never been more divided right now. People are just done with Halo. It's not a good sight to see. Halo is a franchise I hold very close to my heart, and I don't want to see it die. Off of that very depressing thought,
Nintendo.
Ah yes, Nintendo, the kings of drip feeding. Speaking of drip feeding, I want more N64 games, first and foremost. Can you tell I'm a millennial? I have a feeling we'll see more. I'd love to potentially see Diddy Kong Racing finally make its way onto Nintendo Switch. DKR is one of the best racing games to ever hit the Nintendo 64. Yes, it is better than Mario Kart 64. Fucking sue me. And to not have it on this service is a crime. Only a few rare games remain on the N64 to make its way to N64 Online. Aside from Mickey's Speedway USA. Sorry, Disney fans. Gonna need to talk to the House of Mouse about it. I'd love to see it, but I don't think it'll come. I'd also love to see more obscure N64 games come to NSO, like the Snowboard Kids games, Bomberman Hero and the Second Attack. Rayman 2 would also be a hype inclusion. And this is just for a giggle, but Superman 64. I know it won't happen, but I think it'd be funny. I doubt it'll happen because who in their right mind would want to play Superman 64? Look at this. What the fuck am I doing? I just briefly recorded this and even I'm left dumbfounded. This was a shipped product. What the actual fuck?
What the fuck were they thinking?
Now on to the bigger fish. I'd love to see Nintendo finally pull the trigger on F-Zero. Yep, that's right. We're going back to this prediction again. I am huffing down that F-Zero hopium like goddamn oxygen at this point. But hear me out. F-Zero 99 was proven to be a success after it launched. With Captain Falcon and crew back in players' heads again, now's the time to strike. Maybe not a brand new entry, but a huge move would be to remake or just re-release F-Zero GX. F-Zero GX is the best F-Zero has to offer, and you equip that sucker with online functionality, players will always come back for more. Trust me, we're craving it. I fucking need it. Okay, time for some more hopium. I want Star Fox. I love Star Fox. Star Fox to me, next to F-Zero, is one of, if not Nintendo's most mismanaged and underutilized franchises. Yes, Star Fox 64 was amazing, but I don't want the same game repackaged for a fourth time. For those unaware, Star Fox on SNES, you've played now 3 times. Once on the SNES, twice on the N64, and 3 times on the Wii U. Don't take that as a knock, I fucking loved Star Fox Zero, and I will die on its hill. But let's move beyond the original story. Take the story right from where Star Fox Assault left off and go from there. Nintendo, I'm begging you. You have a whole line of people just ready and willing to buy a new Star Fox game. Just give us something new. Please. An online functionality with dogfights. That'd be huge. I have some other guesses for what we might see too. I'm in the ballpark of we might get a new Mario Baseball or a new Mario Party. I'd like to think maybe we'll get something that works upon what worked with Mario Party Superstars, but knowing Nintendo, we'll get another turd like this. Time will tell. I don't think we'll be getting new entries in Zelda or mainline Mario. Tears of the Kingdom only just came out last year, and I'd imagine they're saving whatever next 3D Mario game is in the works for the Switch too. The Switch is in its final years of its life, and then it's on to the next console. I don't expect anything too crazy, and then Nintendo blindsides me with a new Tomodachi Life. I think I'd die from pure excitement alone of that. Tomodachi Life is insanely underrated. That was one of the best 3DS games. It was so goofy and so weird. It was just fun. That's all it really was. It was just fun. Alright, I think I'm about out of time here. So, what do you think we'll be seeing from these showcases? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below and let's get a discussion going. Thanks for stopping by today and sticking around to the end. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Yes, the Halo video is still coming. I know it's been 2 years and I've been hyping it up forever, but yes, it's still coming. I'm hoping to get it out by September.